Welcome back to CAD/CAM tutorial. Today we are going to take a simple exercise in SolidWorks, and here we are going to make a square tool post in SolidWorks with the help of 2D drawings. We will make each and every part separately. We will assemble at the end, and at the end we will also make a simple exploded view, and you will learn all the basic features in this project. I hope you like it. So let's start to make this project. Now here let's make the first part of counter square tool post, and that is body. So this is the our main body. This is the top view. You will see in section view 30 millimeter first extrude, then the last extrude 20 millimeter, and the middle one 90 minus 50 is 40 millimeter. The outer diameter 150 by 150. Then this middle one we are going to make, and that is 80 millimeter. 80 millimeter square we are going to extrude up to 40 millimeter. The last one is 20 millimeter, and that is the same dimension. And at center we will make one counter bore hole. You will see 27 millimeter, 60 millimeter the counter bore hole, this length 10 millimeter. So, and there is a chamfer 22 by 45 degree. So let's start with top plane sketch. Now activate center rectangle tool. Okay. Now 150, press tab key, 150, enter. Escape key. Now see, this is the perfect. Now I'll extrude. And the end condition we will keep blind, and the first one is 30 millimeter. See, but let it go downward so that all in go one by one. Okay. That's it. Back surface sketch. Again activate center rectangle, and this is 80 by 80. So press 80, tab key, 80, enter. Escape key to owl. Go to feature and activate extrude boss feature 40 millimeter. See here, blind condition 40 millimeter. Keep merge result so that we will get one body. If you unmerge, you will get two bodies, and that is we don't want. Now I'll choose this face sketch. Now here we already created sketch 1. So just click on sketch 1, convert entity. See, no need to draw again. Activate extruded boss base feature 20 millimeter. Isometric view, say yes. That's it. Now counter bore hole we want to make from back side. Hole wizard. Now here choose legacy hole. In open the type and choose counter board. Now comes here. The main diameter is 27, the center one. 27. Depth is defined by end condition, so we will keep up to next, or even though you can choose through all. Let's say through all. So this is the depth. Now the counter bore diameter is 60 millimeter, and the depth of counter bore is 10 millimeter. Okay. Then there is no more to change anything. Just go to position. Now it is asking you choose which place you want to apply. So I'll select this face. Now see, you move your cursor to origin point, escape key to out, and you will see the preview. I'll say yes, and look, the counter bore hole is created. It is missed something here, so what we will do, edit feature. Now here what we will do, we will do blind, and here we will edit, and this dimension let's make more than the length of this. Say okay. Look, the perfectly fine. Now here we need to make these 8 holes, and you will see this hole dimension 8 number of hole M16. This is threaded hole, so we will make this 8 holes. Then there is a 4 holes like this. See, 18 millimeter long, you will see 4 number of holes and depth 18 millimeter from point. So let's make this also. So first hole wizard. Now I'll choose here straight tap. DIN standard tapped hole. Now that is M16. See. Now end condition I'll keep to next. Okay. Now here we don't want any countersink or anything. With thread callout also we don't need. Just simply choose cosmetic thread. Position, select this one. Just escape key to exit from the activate center rectangle. Now 120, tap 120, enter. Now here make sure you select it for construction purpose, say OK. Now by default here one selected. Hold shift key and this point merge. Now activate here point. Now place 1, 2. We need 8 numbers, so now escape key to out. Now you will see the preview here, say OK. Now go to options, documents, properties, detailing, and just check shaded cosmetic thread, say yes, and you will see the threads. See, now let's select hole wizard. Now here we want to make a hole. DIN standard drill size, and the hole is 10 millimeter, the simple, and blind condition, and we will choose depth up to tip 18 millimeter. Position, select this one, escape key to out. Now let me activate center rectangle, draw a rectangle. Now define this 120, tap 120, enter. Okay. Now this center hole we don't need, so again we have to delete. I don't know why this happens. Now let's merge. Now click this point and activate the tool. Just place one here, one here, one here, and one here. Say OK. Now we will apply some solid color to it. Now activate fillet 3 millimeter, and I'll choose this corner. If you see some options here, it won't give proper options, so let's check one by one. Say OK. Now let's save this one, create a new folder, square tool post, and this is the first part, so we will say body. Now just check the bottom side and say chamfer. Keep angle distance For the first one, 2 millimeter and 45 degree. Say yes. Save. Let's move to next part. Here the next part is base plate. So this is 150 by 150 thickness. You will see from here 25. Then there is one circular body and this diameter 160 and this thickness from bottom is 34. So means it's 9 millimeter from this surface and there is a 2 millimeter chamfer. Then there is a counter bore hole. You will see 25 millimeter long, 28 up outer diameter, 15 depth. Then 17 millimeter is the throughout hole diameter. So there are 4 number of things. So we will do this one. And at the center there is a thread to M25 into 1.5 through DIN standard. Okay. Then there is one more cutout like V cutout 10 millimeter 90 degree. Top plane sketch. Now activate center rectangle and same 150 tap 150 enter escape key to out. Now go to feature and activate extruded boss base feature and this one 25 millimeter. Let's move upside, say OK. Now select this face, sketch, now activate circle and this diameter 160. Now activate extruded boss base feature. Now this width is 34 minus 25. It's 9 millimeter. Upside, say yes. Now click on the edge and you will see the option chamfer or fillet. Chamfer, angle distance 2 millimeter 45 degree. Say yes. Look. Now there is a hole wizard at the center. I'll choose here straight tap, DIN standard and tapped bottom hole and that is 25 millimeter. 1.5 and 25 and end condition keep through all. We don't need any thread call out here, just simply choose cosmetic thread. That's it. Position, click this one and place at center. Escape key to out. Just check the section view. Say yes. Go to option, documents property and here you will find detailing. Click shaded cosmetic thread, say yes. Now we are going to see the threads. This is the outer diameter, this is the inner diameter. Outer 25, inner it's maybe 23.5 something according to calculation. Now hole wizard. Legacy hole, simple counter bore hole. Now the main diameter. This one is 17 and the blind. This one actually we want throughout. So let's check the condition through all. Counter bore 28, depth 15. And then no more things we need. Position. Select this position. Just place somewhere here. Now hold shift key, horizontal, these 2 points vertical, now these 2 points vertical. So this is a kind of relation going to be happened. Now this distance according to drawing is 116 millimeter. 116 millimeter. Now I'll make a central vertical and horizontal center line. Now let's define this. hold shift key, select these two and center one, and you will get option make symmetric. The same we will apply for these two, symmetric. Now this is fully defined sketch. If I am going to see section view, make sure it is going out, say yes. Look. Now actually we want to create a front plane. We want to cut here actually. Okay, now let's make these two are perpendicular to each other, as well equal. Dimension 10 millimeter. Now distance from center, it's 120 by 2, it's 60. Now go to trim entities and trim these two lines. Still we are missing angle 45 degree, and from here to here 5. Choose revolve cut. Now see center line selected, this one 360 degree, say yes. Now look, activate circular feature. Now I'll choose any circular face. Now here the feature cut revolve is selected, equal spacing angle 360 and 4 number of instances we need, say yes. Orange. This is part 2 base plate. Now here the third part is stud, length 160. This 60 millimeter upper portion is threaded M25, bottom 30 millimeter is threaded M25. The middle one is 27 millimeter, and there is a dome shape 5 millimeter from here. So let's make this one. Front plane is sketch. Let's activate line tool. Make sure this one vertical. Let's define this. $160. Now make this one construction line, so it's easy for us to define center distance or diameter 27. Now this one 25. Now here also 25. Now the length 10. Sorry, the upper length is 60. $30 millimeter is the bottom one. Go to feature and activate revolve boss base feature. It is asking you want to close geometry automatically, say yes. The axis selected here, axis of revolution. Angle we keep 360, blind condition, say yes. Look. Now let's add cosmetic thread here. Go to insert, annotations, cosmetic thread. Now I'll choose this edge. DIN is standard machine thread we are going to make for this. Now here we need to make 25, So this is M25. Let's make 2 next. Thread class we will keep 1. So this is the things going to be happen. Say OK. Let's apply to bottom. Insert, annotations, cosmetic thread. The edge is already selected here, standard DIN machine thread. Now here the size of our thread is M25. 2 next. Next means up to here, this step. Say yes. Options, documents property, detailing, cosmetic thread. Now look, it's seems very clear. Now go to insert features, insert feature, and here you will find option dome. Now I'll select this face. Now here I'll choose depth 5 millimeter. See, now this one we will apply a material like metal. Brushed steel. Say yes. This is part 3 stud. Here the fourth part is knob. See the knob with thread. So first make this round knob R20. Then we will cut from this end to this end is 38. Then 10 millimeter depth thread here. This thread dimensions you will see here. 10 millimeter deep, M10 into 1 millimeter. So let's do this. Front plane sketch. Now I'll choose here circle. Now diameter 20 means 40 radius. Sorry, diameter radius 20 means diameter 40. I'll choose line. Now trim entity, and I'll trim any one, like let's say this one. Activate revolve boss base feature and choose this line. Axis of revolution angle 360 degree. Say yes. The whole or circle is created. Now front plane. Now we want to trim. Let's say connect one line from one end to this end. Make sure this okay. Activate smart dimension. Select this one, hold shift key and select the outer edge, and you will see we can put the dimension from outer side, but you have to hold shift key. This is 38 millimeters. Say yes. Now line is enough. Activate extruded cut. Keep end condition through all both. You will see is going to cut, but you will see the arrow is upward. Make flip side to cut downward. Say look, the things are cut. Hole wizard, straight tap, DIN standard, tapped hole, and here is the thing is 10 millimeter. Now depth we need to keep blind 10 millimeter. Now here the depth is like depth up to shoulder, not through all. Then thread also keep 10 only. We don't need any collar or any countersink, so unchecked. Make sure cosmetic thread is selected. Check position, select this face and place at center. Escape key to out and see the preview. Say yes, and let me activate option documents property detailing. Shaded cosmetic thread. Say yes. Now I'll apply some solid rod metal, or sorry, the color. section view, see. Now let's save. This is part number 4. Okay, now here the next part is clamping nut. So let's make this half portion 22 from top, 31 from bottom, vertical length 20. Then make this one, and the corner is R8. We will make this later. Then there is a hole, threaded hole, and that is 25 into 1.5 millimeter. That's it. Then at bottom you will see there is a kind of chamfer, radius 46.49, and this top distance 12.5 from center and 2 millimeter thick, you will see here. Then you will see the important thing here, hole with threaded, the same hole what we did, M10 into 1, 10 millimeter, but we have to do one thing. Center distance from this edge is 10, so we have to clear, make a sketch geometry, then plane, then we will spot the position. Even though directly we can do it, but let's see. Front plane, sketch. Now activate line tool. Activate smart dimension. This is 46 millimeter. The bottom one 31 millimeter, 20 millimeter, and this one 22 millimeter. You will see. Now I'll activate revolve boss base tool, and I'll choose the center line. Angle 360 and condition blind. Say yes. Let me unchecked. Hole wizard. Now here we need to make a hole. Straight tap, DIN tapped hole, M10, the same thing, and here only choose through all. And we don't need any color or anything. Position, I'll choose this one and I'll place at center. Go type. Okay, this one M25 and 25 into 1.5. Now this seems better. Say yes. Actually, I have to do this one permanently so that we don't need to do shaded cosmetic thread. Even though I'll put fillet 8 millimeter, and here you will see custom fillet, clear. Eight millimeters, say yes. Now let's say right plane, sketch. Now I'll select this outer edge, convert entity, and click this one and make construction line, sketch, because it helps us to locate our hole. And now we will create one plane also there. So I'll choose plane, this one. Now here reference geometry, we will keep face. This face is tangent to this one and perpendicular to this. This is the perfect position. Say yes. Hole wizard, and let's choose the straight tap, DIN tapped hole, and this is 10, M10 into 1, and depth it's 10 millimeter. Thread also not more than that. Position, put somewhere here, escape key to out, dimension. Now I'll activate dimension from here to here. That's the position we need. Say OK. Let me hide the plane. Now hide the sketch also. If I am going to see section view, right plane. Now look, this is how the threads are created. let's make little light, say okay. Now this is the part number 5. This is clamping nut, and the bottom one again we need to do right plane sketch. Now here I'll say line, start from somewhere from here, go back to the point and see it's converted. Now define some dimensions, like this one is 12.5, 2 millimeter, radius that is 46.49. Hold this point. Okay, one important thing, don't make this line as a tangent to this. Delete this tangent. Origin point and hold shift key in this point, vertical. See, now activate revolve cut and choose this line as the axis of revolution, say okay. Here the next part is M16 bolt. Outer diameter 25, the bottom one M16, means we will make diameter also 16, length 32 and this is 20, and there is one slot only 2 millimeter and depth 4 millimeter, and there is a thread, machine thread, and that is M16 but 25 millimeter long only, chamfer 1 millimeter. So okay, let's start with top plane sketch, circle, the outer one 25, inner one 16, extrude, select contour and choose outer one and make upside 12, end condition blind 12 millimeter, okay. Now again activate the same to the sketch or click on the sketch, activate extruded boss base because already it took selected contour, and this time I'll choose inside line or circle, reverse, see it's moving downward, 32 millimeter, say yes, chamfer 1 millimeter 45 degree angle distance, I'll choose this end, say yes, and let's activate insert, annotations, cosmetic thread. Now here we need to add machine thread, DIN, machine thread, and this distance diameter is M16, I'll keep M16, I'll choose this edge, and blind end condition 25. See, this is minimum diameter or minor diameter, say okay. If I am going to check options, documents, property, detailing, and we will see the thread, top plane, activate center rectangle. Now 2 millimeter and select this circle, hold shift key and this line, make relation tangent or constraint tangent. Activate extruded cut tool and depth is 4 millimeter. So in end condition blind and depth make 4 millimeter, say yes. Look. even though let's save. This is the part number 6, M16 bolt. Here the next part is handle. This overall length 115, the center diameter 20, and outer side there is a thread 10 millimeter M. This is diameter 10 millimeter thread, 10 meter M10 also there. So let's try. Let's write top plane, and let me start with line. Okay. Now hold shift key and select these two lines, collinear plus equal. Okay. Now first length is 115, 10. Okay. Now hold, make this line construction geometry smart dimension. If I'll choose this one, there is two options. If you keep outer, you will get diameter, inside radius. So let's say diameter 12, this one 10. Feature and activate revolve boss base. It is asking, it will close automatically. Say yes. Look. Insert, annotations, documents, property. I'll choose this edge, and this is going to be a M10. M10 into 1. Next, no need to define any length here. Machine thread, DIN standard, say yes. Again, insert, annotations, cosmetic thread, and I'll choose this edge, M10, up to next, machine thread, DIN standard. Say yes. Detailing. Now let's define some. These parts are small, so I'm going to define some solid color which easy to visible. Part number 7, handle. Now the next is set screw. So this is threaded screw, and top is square. You will see this is a tangent to the outer one. So let's see, the bottom one 10 diameter, then 16 millimeter is the outer diameter of thread, M16, then 56 length, 5 millimeter there is a slot, and this diameter 22. Then there is a rectangle 14 millimeter upside, but this is tangent to this, and corner radius R2. We will see it later. So let's do this. We will choose front plane, sketch, line, connect. Make sure this is construction which help us to create dimension. Now let's make 5 millimeter, 56 millimeter, 10 millimeter. Now let's define the distance between these two. If you keep cursor out, you will get diameter 10. For this one 16, and for this one 22. Activate revolve boss base feature, say yes, and see axis selected here, axis of revolution 360 degree blind condition or end condition. I'll select top face, sketch, activate center rectangle, and just keep like this. Make one relation. Hold shift key and select these two lines, equal relation. This is important relation. Now sketch fillet 2 millimeter radius, and I'll select whole rectangle. Say yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now I'm going to create a relation. I'll choose, okay, cancel this one. This outer circle, hold shift key and this radius. Tangent relation. See, the drawing is fully defined. No need to define any more else. Activate extruded boss base feature, end condition blind and length or say depth 14 millimeter. That's it. Insert annotations, cosmetic thread. I'll choose this edge, DIN standard machine thread and M6, M16, and the depth is up to next. Say OK. Options, documents, property, detailing, cosmetic thread. Look, this is the part number 8, set screw. Now our next part here is balance these two, spring and ball. Ball is 10 diameter. Then the next one is spring. Spring, see center diameter 70. We will use helix and spiral tool to create. Height 15 and pitch here see 2 millimeter. The wire diameter or radius R1. You will see this is the flat, so we need to cut this portion also. I'll show you. Let's make first ball because the 9th part is ball. Front plane sketch, 10 diameter. Activate line and draw one mid line, connect from this end to this end, and any line we have to trim. Trim entities, click power trim and just drag and trim. Activate revolve boss base tool. I'll choose the center line, say yes. Now let's add some material like brushed steel. Save. This is part number 9, ball. It is going to fix inside. The last one is spring. So I'll start top plane sketch and we will draw a circle with 7 diameter. Escape key to out. Features and drop down the curve menu and you will find helix and spiral. Now here I'll choose height and pitch because we have these dimensions. Constant size height 15. Okay. Now pitch is 2 millimeter. Start angle 0 clockwise. Say OK. Now here we have option called swift boss base. I am going to choose this one and I'll choose here circular profile. Diameter I'll keep 2 and now see how it looks like a compressed screen. This is compressed spring, say yes. Now let's hide. Now I'll apply brushed finish or okay, let's say satin finish stainless steel. Top plane sketch circle. We want to cut, so draw one bigger circle, 10. Feature and select extruded cut. We want to cut this bottom face. Blind condition 10. Let's anything. Say OK. Now let's make a plane. Choose this face. 15 millimeter in one side, flip side to offset, see, say OK. Now sketch. Now the previous sketch already created, so select sketch, convert entity, no need to draw, simply look, activate extruded cut tool, 10 millimeter end condition, no need to 10, even you can say through all, that is also enough. Let's hide plane. Now this is the part number 10, compressed spring. Now let's make assembly. Now here let's make the assembly of square tool post. You will see here the bottom side, these bolts fixed here, then there is a spring ball, even if you see close view, the ball fixed here and there is a spring inside. Then if you comes up the main body, then there is a stud and 4 bolts here, then these are the upper accessories. So let's make the assembly. File, new, and I'll choose here assembly, say yes. Now if open here, just check this one and click large icon, so it's easy to identify. The first part I'll choose body, open. By default body always fixed, so we have to fix in center or origin point. So how you will do, I'll choose here visibility off and I'll check origin point off and I'll go to origin point and see it's fixed, select OK. Plain white. Now let me hide this all. Now let me hide origin point because our main part is already fixed in origin. Insert component, second one, hold shift key, the third one, open. I'll fix somewhere here, somewhere here. Now activate mat or tool. I'll select the center one, this center one. Concentric relation, say yes. Now it's moving like this. Select both the side wall. Coincident relation created here, you will see here also, say yes. Now let's keep as it is, we will fix later this one. Select the outer face of stud and this hole. Concentric relation, okay, because this diameter and this diameter is same. Okay, let's keep as it is. Insert component and let's say the bottom one, M16, this is important. Now first I'll fix this one, mat. I'll select this hole, this one and this hole. Concentric relation, say yes. Just take upside. Now I'll select this inside wall and this side wall. Parallel. Say OK. One more relation. Just take upside. Select back side. You will see here. And select this inside seat. It's going to fix here. Say coincide relation. Say yes. Now we don't want to fix one by one all. Simply there is one tool called copy with mats. Select components. I'll choose this component. Here select next. Now 3 relations what we created, we have to create it with all. So first one is concentric. I'll select this hole. The second one is parallel. So see, you will see the wall. Select this wall. And the third one you have to select inside. Where is this? Inside you have to find and choose inside. Now say yes. Now the third one, I'll select this wall, the parallel this wall, and third one this wall. See, it's fixed. Say yes. Now the repeat the same thing. This one, the wall is this wall and this one. Say yes, cancel. Okay, we did some mistakes here because we choose wrong wall. Now here just open. Now this one we did wrong. Actually it should be from here. So edit and which wall is this? This one and this one. So delete. Now this wall is selected. The next wall is this one. Parallel, say yes. Now see, it looks similar to all. Say yes. That's it. Now insert component. This time I'll choose knob, control key, handle and clamping nut. Open. Knob. Now first we will fix these two. Met. Select this one and this one. Okay. Concentric relation. I'll choose this face and the outer edge. Coincident relation. Say yes. Now this clamp is going to sit with this. So I'll choose this face and this one. Coincide. Now it is fixed here. I'll select this hole and this rod. Concentric relation. Say yes. Just take it out. Select this wall and the backside wall and you will get relation tangent. Say yes. I'll choose this one. Now let's find the hole. Here hole. Concentric relation. Okay. Now here also the same relation. Select this the back wall and knob wall. Now it is fixed here. Okay. Now even though you can make it free rotate or something, whatever you like to keep, but there is a relation thread, so we will see, we can create. Insert component, set screw. Now say open. Now here we created one part. Now let's choose met. I'll choose this one and this body. It's concentric relation. Say yes. Now we want to fix this one, so we will make a angle. Select these two faces. Make here angle 45 degree. Enter. Okay. Now look, this is 45 degree to this. I'll choose this face and this face. Here one option called distance. 10 millimeter. Enter. Let's check. Okay, that is perfect. 10 millimeter. Okay. Now in the same position we can do it here. So maybe this one I'll file forward, just show you. Copy with mat, component, next. Now you have to repeat each and every component. First the circle, second you will see the pink color wall, third this one, it's fixed. Okay, let's try for this wall, fixed. Okay, this third one, this wall, fixed. Yes, this one, this wall, fixed. Say yes. Don't forget to say yes. Now select this hole, this wall and this wall. Say yes. This hole, this wall, this wall. See, one by one it is automatically going to take. Just you have to select. Say yes. This one, this wall and this wall. See, all are going to create, say yes, cancel. Now see, it is fixed, and it is fixed in same angle. Look, same angle, same height. So this is a very good command for in SolidWorks. Now insert component. What else balance we will see. Now let's select these two ball and spring, open. Okay. Let me save it, otherwise if anything corruption happen, then it's difficult. Assembly. Now select this spring. We want to show some, just click sketch visible. This is important, we need. Insert mat. Now let me choose this hole and this one. Concentric relation, say okay. Let's move and we will see. See, it's going inside. Now inside, let's take this one out. I'll choose this inside edge. Okay. Or select this face. You will see it's going to fix here. Tangent, say yes. Now let's drag this one near here so that easy to understand. Now the face selected, I'll choose this one, coincide. That's it. This is the position we like because we want to keep this ball outside. Say okay. Cancel. Now select circular pattern. Here select component. So I'll choose spring and ball and any circular face. Let's say this one. Number of instances or component 4. See, equal spacing 360 degree. Say yes. Now let me hide this one. Oh, that's it. Now let's going to fix the last option, mat. I'll select the ball, any one ball, and I'll choose this face. You will see tangent. Look how the ball is fixed inside this. And these threads are clamped with the help of threads. So this is how we did a simple square post in SolidWorks. Let me save this one. Now let's make exploded view. Now first let's take it out, these 4 nuts or bolt. Click this arrow downward side. Now here say done. Now select this one, downward side. Let's hide 1 bolt, it's enough. Done. Now I'll select these 4 balls. Let's say downward side. done. Now what else? All springs. Take downward and you will see easily visible those springs. Done. Now I'll choose these 3 together. And let's take upside. Done. This one let's take out. Done. This one also let's take out. Done. And this one is on position. This one let's say here. Done. Now let me choose this all. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Now let's take out. Okay. Done. And there is no more things balanced inside. If you see, even though there is a more options called done, there is the option. Select these 2. Done. Just check once. Okay, that seems perfectly. So say OK. Now right click, collapse, right click, animate, explode, animate, collapse. So this is the simple tutorial, and this is a good example for the beginners, those who want to make project in SolidWorks. I hope you like it. Don't forget to share and like our video, and please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in SolidWorks. Thanks for watching.